Currently, we are in the midst of a time where we are witnessing some amazing video games getting translated into films and TV series for the audiences to just sit back and watch the story unfold. Some critically acclaimed names in this category would be The Last of Us, The Witcher, Arcane, to name a few, and along with all of those mentioned, here with its second season on Amazon Prime set to be released on the 17th of December this year, we have the much-awaited Fallout series. This iconic video game by Bethesda Studios saw its story come into the live-action TV world with Season 1, which was released only last year. And now with Season 2 looming around the corner, we had no choice but to put Fallout under the spotlight for today's video. With news of teaser trailers, new and old cast, storylines, theories, and so much more, we bring you 10 things we can expect from Fallout Season 2. So without any further ado, let's jump right into it. Here we go. But before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you. Let's begin. The setting shifts to New Vegas. It is confirmed that the story for the second season will be moving to the Mojave Wasteland and the post-apocalyptic city of New Vegas. As per executive producers Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy, they've also made it very clear that Season 2 will go deeper, darker into all the nooks and crannies where the games go. And this probably suggests that the next chapter journey begins in this new location. Now, as seen in the Season 1 finale and the Season 2 trailer, Hank McClane had fled directly here, and Lucy, as well as the Ghoul, are now following. So this new setting will be explored across multiple timelines as per reports, with the aim to show the pre-war glamour of the Vegas Strip with its casinos like the Lucky 38 and the Gomorrah, as well as in its current destroyed state. We can very well expect a season of expanded world building amidst the neon-lit ruins, with iconic locations like the Vegas sign and Vault 21 playing key roles by themselves too. This shift to this fan-favorite game location also promises to introduce the war-torn politics affecting the region, along with the presence of dangerous factions that have defined the Mojave. The return of key characters. The core trio from Season 1 is officially returning for this new journey to New Vegas. Ella Purnell is back as the determined vault dweller, and so is Lucy McClane, who is no longer naive after the revelations about her father, as well as Walton Goggins, who reprises his dual role as the brutal Ghoul and his pre-war self as the actor Cooper Howard. Additionally, we know that Aaron Moten is set to return as Maximus, who now holds a respected position within the Brotherhood of Steel, along with the likes of other returning faces, including Kyle MacLachlan as the enigmatic Hank, Moises Arias as Lucy's brother Norm, and Leslie Uggams as Overseer Betty. And then come the exciting newcomers to bolster such a fantastic cast, with the likes of Macaulay Culkin, who will be seemingly playing a crazy genius type of character, even though the eccentricity is normalized in the Fallout universe, along with Justin Theroux as the ruler of New Vegas named Robert House, who will add new dynamics, angles, and more thrills to the group's mission in the Wasteland. The Brotherhood of Steel's rising power. The Brotherhood of Steel ends Season 1 in their strongest position in years. That is, by securing the Cold Fusion device, which is a source of limitless power. Now, with this immense advantage on a technological level, their influence is expected to grow massively in the next season. Even the trailer hints at a major escalation in their military strength, as it showcases airship battles, which include multiple Prydwen-class vessels, suggesting either an internal civil war or a huge new conflict may have broken out. We do know that Maximus, who is an important figure and a hero to the Brotherhood, will be at the center of this power struggle. But now the question that arises will be, how will the Brotherhood use this almost unlimited power? It's all up for speculation as to whether they'll use it for any good or if it will just end up corrupting them even more. But one thing that we can expect for sure is to witness upgraded armor through large war machines like vertibirds, along with a Brotherhood that hopes to assert its dominance over Mojave's resources. fan-favorite factions from the games. Now, Season 2 will be looking to expand the live-action Fallout universe by introducing major factions, as seen from the games. The New California Republic, or NCR, will surely have a presence, with certain photos from the set that got leaked online showing NCR soldiers and even specialized Deathclaw killer power armor. Moreover, we also know that the Slaver Society from Fallout New Vegas, Caesar's Legion, will play a key antagonistic role. Now, the trailer shows Lucy being captured by Legion forces, and a new leader wearing the armor of Legate Lanius, who seems to appear. This has resulted in many fans speculating that this is the character played by Macaulay Culkin, but nothing has been confirmed as of yet. But we can be sure of these factions to bring a sense of a political subplot and territorial wars of the Mojave to life, resulting in them either clashing over assets like the Hoover Dam or creating a complicated power struggle that our main characters will be forced to sort themselves out of, or even both. Deeper dive into the Ghoul's past. Walton Goggins' breakout character, the Ghoul, will supposedly get a complete extension of his backstory in Season 2. With the new trailer also confirming this, we will see much more of his life as a pre-war movie star named Cooper Howard, and also his connection to New Vegas, as well as its ruler, Robert House. Now, Howard is shown being hired by House while attending glamorous parties on the Strip in pre-war times, as well as having flashbacks to his military service during Operation Anchorage. With these flashbacks, we're promised to get the answer as to why the world has ended, as the question had been posited by the Ghoul. He goes on to say that all of it started from one man, with him obviously referring to Mr. House here. But it's this deeper dive in this season that will seriously provide context for his tragic transformation, as well as shed light on the brutal code that drives them in the wasteland. Lucy's moral descent. Lucy McLean left Vault 33 as an optimist, but Season 1 ended with her world getting shattered by the truth, which is that her father, Hank, was an important Vault-Tec architect who played a key hand in destroying the world. This betrayal has only hardened her, as she now journeys into the Mojave Wasteland with a clear mission in her head, and that's to find her father and confront him. The trailer does show her getting captured by Caesar's Legion, which is a tragic far cry from the relatively safer shelter of the Vault, but you can expect a grittier and more pragmatic transformation in Lucy's character, who's forced to compromise her ideals to survive. With a new chapter in her journey, we'll more likely see her becoming a skilled player in the dangerous politics of New Vegas, while her usual optimism can be substituted with a much determined and ruthless grit inside her, born from getting betrayed. New creatures and mutations of the Mojave. Now, with the shift of the narrative to the Mojave Desert, we are introduced to a whole new set of unusual and terrifying creatures, brought to life with extremely skilled practical as well as CGI effects. The Season 2 trailer boldly confirms the live-action debut of one of the most iconic monsters from the games, the Deathclaw, who, as per leaked set photos, can be seen in full animatronics and a suit of NCR power armor, which is designed specifically for killing them. Moreover, the show will hope to expand this set of creatures in order to include other wasteland nightmares like red scorpions. But it's this mere presence of these creatures that will significantly bolster the threat factor for Lucy, the Ghoul, and Maximus by standing as obstacles to their journey through the Mojave and ensuring that it's fraught with a constant loom of danger from the environment's mutated beings. Vault-Tec's sinister reach revealed. With Season 1 ending with the expose of Vault-Tec and its central role in orchestrating the nuclear apocalypse, it won't be surprising to see Season 2 dive deeper into this conspiracy. Hank McLean's flight leads him directly to a massive, futuristic building in Vegas that closely resembles the Vault-Tec headquarters, as shown in the teaser clip. This headquarters is said to house an automated and sophisticated LLM to ensure it manages operations, which makes it sound similar to Vault Zero from the games, where post-war society was meant to be overseen. On top of that, cryogenically frozen Vault-Tec managers from Vault 31 are being awakened and are seen in the wasteland, which suggests that the corporation's devious experiments and influence are far from over. And it will be a central mystery, antagonistic in the new season. scale up in action, humor, and tone. With a successful first season and a confirmed third run in the midst of shooting the upcoming season, Season 2 is poised to be much bigger and better in every way. The producers themselves have promised more of the Wasteland mayhem, darker humor, and action on an epic scale that fans from the games have always loved. And the trailer surely delivers on all of those said promises, with massive set pieces, intense airship battles between Brotherhood forces, including a huge explosion on the Vegas Strip, and the large-scale conflicts involving the Legion. The signature tone of the series, which has a blend of brutal violence along with satirical humor, will be maintained, all while the pre-war flashbacks to Cooper Howard in the glorious days of Vegas provide a tragic irony that contrasts the grim reality of the Wasteland now. Even the emotional stakes are now higher, with personal quests for vengeance and finding out the truth, all of it set against a backdrop of a looming war between factions, which makes the second season all the more deserving of the hype, and more so. What fans hope and fear the most. Now, the fans hope that Season 2 continues to maintain the balance between original storytelling of the video game series and a continued faithful live-action adaptation. With this move to New Vegas and the inclusion of factions like the NCR and Caesar's Legion, it's almost like a dream come true, though the main challenge here would be to integrate them naturally while ensuring the story doesn't become generic. Additionally, the show must continue its usual dark comedic satire of pre-war American capitalism, a core theme that it has taken from the games. But there is also hope with the inclusion of clever references to classic game quests and lore, like the fate of Mr. House, while allowing the original characters, like Lucy and the Ghoul, to create their own path in their stories. All in all, the goal is to expand the lore, which is to be handled with great respect to the source material, while also keeping the unique identity of the franchise intact to thrill both new audiences and longtime fans of the video games. Outro. And that's our video for today. Fallout Season 2 is set to release on the 17th of December, which is why the spotlight was on this exclusive Prime Video live-action adaptation of the iconic video game series by Bethesda Studios. We ran over some of our expectations from the second season of the show by analyzing the teaser trailer as well as the paths the storylines have taken in the original games regarding the New Vegas setting and the backstories of the lead characters, and more importantly, where they head after the ending we saw of the previous season. Along with that, we laid out some of our theories for certain possibilities based on the words of the makers, as well as the confirmed cast. All in all, we can't wait to watch Season 2 of Fallout. Now, as always, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it, share it with your friends, and let us know your thoughts on Fallout Season 2 down in the comments section. Finally, please subscribe to Marvelous Videos for more such content. Until then, take care and ciao.